Hello and welcome back to Stat House, the home of stats. In today's video we'll be looking, is Emiliano Buendia one of the most underrated players in the Premier League? With 13 games of the season to go, Norwich's relegation fate is all but sealed. The Canaries have played some exciting football and picked up some solid results so far. Most notably, a home victory against Manchester City and draws at Carrow Road with North London pair Arsenal and Tottenham. But with just 4 wins to their name all season, it's unlikely to be enough to keep up the Canaries in the top flight. That being said, stranger things have happened in football, and Bournemouth for example looked dead and buried a couple of weeks ago. Back-to-back wins over Brighton and Aston Villa have lifted them clear of the relegation zone, and with just 7 points separating Norwich and Aston Villa, Premier League survival can't be entirely ruled out. With the likes of Todd Cantwell, Teemu Pukki and Emiliano Buendia, they have the attacking personnel to hurt any team on their day. With 24 goals scored, this isn't the worst return in the league, and it is only 4 fewer than Sheffield United, who are amongst the top 6. The issue is outside of the former duo. Norwich lack the cutting edge to pull away from danger. With their 8.9 key passes per game, this is actually the 11th best in the Premier League this season. But the Canaries have the worst conversion rate with 7.6% in England's top tier this season. When you factor in they have conceded the joint most goals with 47 in the Premier League, this makes a recipe for relegation. Yet it's no shock that a couple of their star performers have been linked with a summer exit. Cantwell has been on the radars of Premier League sides such as Liverpool and Manchester United, as well as Max Aarons being linked away to Spurs and again United. Plus, the top performer in the final third, Buendia, has been linked away to Leicester and league leaders Liverpool. He certainly deserves to retain his spot in the top flight of English football, be it with Norwich or elsewhere. Last summer, Norwich acted accordingly to protect one of their prized assets as Buendia penned a 5-year deal until 2024. As Daniel Farke oversaw promotion, Buendia was one of the stars of the campaign. He transitioned seamlessly from Spanish to English football. Having played a big part for Getafe, Farke struck gold with the Argentine, paying only a small fee of £1.35 million for his services. Norwich stand to make a substantial profit if they do opt to cash in on Buendia. They may have little say in that matter of course, but his continued development means he's one of the stars of the season as he's adjusted to the rigorous of the Premier League football with ease. Indeed, if Norwich had prolific attackers outside of Cantwell and Pukki, Buendia would have more to show for his efforts than his 7 assists this season. Only Kevin De Bruyne with 88 has created more goal scoring chances than Buendia in the Premier League this season, who has 68. The 23-year-old accounts for 30.6% of the total key passes Norwich have played in the Premier League this season, while the Buendia to Pukki partnership has provided 4 goals for the Canaries, which is one of the better returns in the top flight. Just imagine how much better Buendia's goal output would look in a side that doesn't have a weakness of finishing goal scoring chances. It's clear that Buendia is a player destined for bigger and better things, and unfortunately that is looking increasingly likely it'll be away from Norwich. Having shone in the Premier League, a number of the league's elite sides should be monitoring his and Norwich's situation closely. His 83 successful take-on and 11 successful through balls ranks first in the league this season. The Canaries can be expected to do anything and everything in their power to ensure that even with their impending relegation, Buendia remains at Carrow Road. And it was a smart move to tie him down to a long-term contract on the back of their title success. And for any side with not only a prolific frontman, but a fair spread of goals in the squad, Buendia is a player whose creative quality would be an immense benefit with his forward thinking for any dominant Premier League side. As the end of the season looms, we could be about to witness one of the maddest scrambles to sign one of the division's top creative performers this season. Thank you for watching this video. If you want to support us on Patreon, the link will be in the description. We hope you enjoyed this video and we'll see you on the next one.